Hello, today we are going to solve 27th day of the 30 days of code challenge. The name of the challenge is testing. Okay, first of all, let's understand this problem. The problem is about unit testing. Okay, your company needs a function that meets the following requirements. For a given array of n integers, the function returns the index of the element with a minimum value in the array. Okay, so we have n numbers. We need the index of the minimum value in that array. Okay, we got this sentence. If there is more than one element with the minimum value, it returns the smallest one. Okay, let me show this. If there are two elements with minimum value, so there are two elements in this array. In this case, we need to return the index of this element. So this is zeroth element, first element, second element, third element, because Python is zero indexed. So we are going to return this one, the index of the minimum element, the first minimum element, because we have also one in here, but we are not returning the index of that one. We are returning the index of the first one. Okay, we got this. Okay, we got this. If an empty array is passed to the function, it raises an exception. Okay, a colleague has written this method. The implementation in Python is listed below. Implementation in other languages can be found in the code template. Okay, we are solving in Python 3, so we have that function that raises exception and handles this situation. Okay, the function name is minimum index. That is written by our colleague. Okay, a co-worker has prepared functions that will perform the tests and validate return values. Okay, finish the implementation of 3 classes to provide data and expected results for the tests. Okay, so we are going to implement 3 classes. And in the first class, the name of the class is test data empty array. Okay, we have one function called getArray, returns an empty array. Okay, so it is our first class, and there is one method, and the name of the method is getArray. It should return the empty array. Okay. In the class test data unique values, it's our second class. We have two methods, two functions. First method is getArray. It returns an array of size at least 2 with all unique elements. So in a method called getArray, we are going to create an array that have minimum two elements and all elements are unique. Okay, we are going to create that array. Great. Get expected result. Okay, it's the second method of the second class. Returns the expected minimum value index for this array. So in getArray, we are creating new array with minimum 2 elements, and all elements are unique. In this method, we are going to return the minimum value index. So we are going to create one minimum value, and we are going to return that index. Okay. So in the class test data exactly two different minimums. It's our final class, the third class. We have two methods in here. Get array returns an array where the minimum value occurs at exactly two indices. Okay, we have a minimum value, but we have two of them. Okay, get exact result returns the expected index. So we are going to return the index of the first minimum value. Okay, so in the first class we have empty array. In the second class we have an array. We are creating an array like this, and all elements are unique. All elements are unique, and in the get expected result method of the second class, we are going to return the minimum values index. So the index of the one is also 1. Okay. In the third class, we are going to create an array with exactly two minimums. In the third class, with exactly two minimums, there is one minimum here, there is second minimum here, and we are going to return the index of the first minimum in a get expected result array. Okay, it's our first class, second class, third class. Okay, let's code this. Before coding this, let's take a look to the template. Okay, we can see the name of the first class in here, and here. Test data empty array, it has get array, but this get array is a not normal method because we are calling get array function with the class name, so it's class method. It's really important. We should consider this. Okay, let's take a look to the second class, test data unique values with the get array function. It's also called with class name, so it's also a class method. This get expected result of the second class. It's also called with class name, so it's also a class method. There's also get array function, get array method. That's also called with class name, so it is also class method. There is another get expected result method, and it's also called with class name, so it's also a class method. Okay, we thought that we have find out that it's great, because if we define these functions like normal functions, we will get an error because they are class methods. Okay, I'm going to close this section. We are going to call 3 classes. Class, the name of the first class is test data empty array. Test data empty array. Okay. Pass. Let me say pass here because we are going to create the second class, test data unique values. Okay, pass. And the final class, test data exactly two different minimums. Okay, pass. Test data exactly two different minimums. Okay. Then our methods. So, class method. We are denoting that. We are noting here. I am going to type a class method. Consider this method as a class method. We are saying this to the compiler. Get array. In a class method, we have to type this CLS. It stands for class. Okay. In the get array, we should return empty array. Return empty array. It denotes the empty array. Okay. Our first class is done. The second class, we are also going to type class method. The name of the method is get array. Gets array. CLS for class. And returns an array of size at least 2 with all unique elements. So we are going to return this array 2, 1, 3. Return 2, 1, 3. Okay. So we have get expected result method. It's also class method. Class method def get expected result. CLS for class should return the index of the minimum. Okay, so what's the index of the minimum here? It is 1. The element also 1, the index also 1. Because Python is 0 indexed. Return 1. Okay, so let's define our methods for final class. By defining class method, the name of the method is getArray, def getArray, CLS for class. Okay, we are going to return, we should return an array with 2 minimums. So there is 2 minimums. First one is in the first index, the second was in the third index. So we are going to return this array. Return 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay. Then the final method is get expected result. It is class method. Def get expected result. CLS for class. Return the index of the first minimum element. The index of the first minimum is 1. Okay, let's run this code. Okay, sample test case is passed. Let's submit this code. Okay, great. We have solved this problem. We got congratulations message. So it's the solution is Right. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye.